Members, it's 2:30, so it's time for our meeting. Item 1, matters arising. I'll report the meeting with the Chief Secretary for Administration. The CS indicated that the first LegCo anti-chamber exchange session of the 8th term LegCo was held on the 4th of February. That's the past Wednesday. The session was led by the Financial Secretary, Deputy Secretary, and the five principal officials, co-hosting the discussion with the chair of 4 panels. The meeting focused on in-depth discussions regarding the 2 major themes related to the National 5-Year Plan. The Chief Secretary highlighted that these 2 themes are closely tied to Hong Kong's strategic positioning in the national development. It aims to explore how Hong Kong's industries can align closely with the national plan to create synergy, as well as to further consolidate Hong Kong's role as international financial shipping and trading centers to foster sustainable economic growth. The Chief Secretary emphasized that the government attaches importance to the session. It provided an opportunity for candid exchanges with members and listening to their views. It also sought to facilitate collaboration to chart strategies for Hong Kong to integrate into the country's overall development and achieve breakthroughs. Second item, LSD report. 2 items of subsidiary legislation. Subsidiary legislation gazetted on the 30th of January 2026, LC paper number LS4/2026. Covering 2 items. I will ask the legal advisor to explain them. The first one is Legal Notice 13, which amends the pharmacy and poisons regulations by adding 4 substances to the schedules. The effect is that the newly added substances are subject to restrictions with respect to the sale, supply, labeling, and storage. Members would please refer to Annex B of the LegCo brief for details of these substances. The LN 13 came into operation on the date of Gazetto. That's the 30th of January 2026. The LSD has not identified any issue with the subsidiary legislation. That's all from me. Members, is it necessary to set up a subcommittee to follow up on this item? Please indicate by a show of hands. None. Well, legal advisor, please walk us through the next one. Yes, the next one is LN 14, which declares the 2 places to be historic buildings under the laws so as to make them declared monuments. The first one is main building of the Old Chan Yoko Maternity Hospital in Saiwan, and the other is Kwang Fuk Chi at Taiping Shan Street, Sheung. The effect of the legal notice is that the permit granted by the Secretary for Development must first be sought for excavation or other building works to be carried out in the newly declared monuments. Anyone who contravenes the law will be guilty of an offense and will be liable on conviction to a fine of level 6 and imprisonment for 1 year. The LN 14 came into operation on the date of Gazetto 30th of January 2026. No issue has been identified. Right, members, is it necessary to set up a subcommittee? If so, please indicate by a show of hands. None. Right, members, in relation to the 2 items of subsidiary legislation, if you want to make amendments, please give notice before the council meeting of the 25th of February. Next, business for the council meeting of the 25th of February 2026. The Financial Secretary will deliver the budget at that council meeting. Written questions. The members allocated with a slot to ask questions can be found on the LegCo's website. There is a list. Only written questions will be allowed that day. B. Government Bill, first reading and second reading of the Appropriation Bill. Item 4, position on bills, committees, and subcommittees. LC paper number CB bracket 2 165/2026. As of Thursday, the 5th of February, 3 subcommittees have been formed under the House Committee. Please refer to the paper mentioned above. Final item, any other business? Members, this is the last House Committee meeting before the Chinese New Year. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Chinese New Year at this point. I wish that we will achieve swift success, boundless energy, and that everything will go in our way. And also, I'd like to wish everybody good health and fuller vigor. We'll continue to work with the government without holding horses, and we'll continue to strive for economic development and improving people's livelihood. There is nothing else under AOB. The next meeting will be held on 27th of February. Meeting's adjourned.